Yeah, let's solve the 18th one, students. We'll try the 18th one. Tanishka, that is correct. We'll see the answer. Your steps are right. Marks. Next, number of students. Marks is given as 0 to 10. And what we mention here. Okay, this is marks, students. Beside that, you have to mention class marks. How will you calculate class marks? What's the formula to calculate? 10 plus 0 divided by 2. What's the answer? 5. For the next one, we have 10 and 20. How do you calculate class marks? Yeah, the middle term, student. That's it. Middle term. Look here. You can calculate that. Or 10, 20. Look, let me teach you. 20, 30, 30, 40, 40 and 50, 50 and 60. Yes, you sent 50, 60. When did you send Mariana? See, Mariana, I'll tell you one thing. As soon as you log in, unmute and talk. Unmute and tell me your sent work. I'll check. Okay. You log in for first 10 minutes. You don't talk anything. You take break. After that, you respond. Why? Any problem with the audio? Yes. Why do you wait so long? Immediately you tell me in the beginning. I'll check later. See, when I'm solving, it is tough, right? 3, 5. Which method did you use? Which method is this? Assume mean method. That's what assume mean method, right? Okay, look at this, students. All of you look at this. 5, 15, 25 values. 35, 45. Mariana, beside this, left hand side, you have to write those. Whatever they have given, you have to mention it. You and Tanishka, both of you have not written, right? Even Tanishka didn't write. Is Tanishka online? When you didn't write Tanishka, you have to mention, look here, students. Write class marks and marks 5. Next, what you do is instead of calculating what lies in between 10 and 15, do one thing. Add this 10 and 5. What do you get? 10 plus 5? 15. Add 5 for everything. 20 plus 5? 25. Then what's the next number? 35. 45. 55. Okay, 35, 45, 55. Only this table is missing. Marks. Class marks 5, 10, 15. It is correct. Yes, all of you will try this. Look here, 5, 15, 25, everything is correct. So, assume mean method. Okay, you have mentioned A is 25. So, Mariana has taken 25. 3, 8. Are the values correct, Mariana? 3, 8, 14, 9, 4, 2. 3, 8, 14, 9, 4, 2. Okay. X, X minus A. 25, 5 minus 25. Okay. Minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, 30. When you multiply minus 60, minus 80, 14, 0, 90, 80. Correct. 8 plus 3, 11, 25, 26, 27, 30, 40. So 60, 80 and 60 and 60. See, in this calculation, all of you have understood till here, whatever Mariana has done, xi, di. So look at FIDI students. In FIDI, I'll tell you one trick. You can even do it like this. But only if you're thorough, you can do it like this. Look here, FIDI. See, the easiest way to calculate, whenever they are positive and negative number, don't waste your time calculating. Can I reduce minus 60 and plus 60? It becomes 0. What will unmute? 0. Which two can I reduce? What are the other two values? Minus 80. Minus 80 plus 80. See, this is how you think another way. Minus 80 plus, instead of calculating, anyways they're going to become 0. Minus 80 plus 80. What's the answer? 90. You can even calculate whether they're positive, negative. Look at this part. Okay, your calculation is not required. So forget about that. You can do it like this. Yeah, tell me, Mariana. Yeah, 20 and 20. Look, 20 and 20 gets cancelled. Next, 10 and 10. What is left? 30. Positive, negative gets cancelled. Hardly 5 seconds is enough. Such a big value. Within 5 seconds, you'll get the answer. Cancel everything, 90. Then A plus xi fi di. Okay, 25. And Tanishka, do the calculation like this instead of taking LCM. Okay, yesterday I taught them, you were absent. So instead of taking LCM, you can calculate 25 keep as it is plus 90 by 40. 0 and 0 got cancelled, 2.5, 27.25. Correct. Yes, all of you just go through this. If you want, make a note of it. Be quick. I have to start the next one. Good, Marian. All the steps are right. Except this calculation. Calculation looks a bit clumsy. Draw a line and do it in exam. The other things are correct. You'll get full marks. And something you are missed out. Where did you take assume value? 25, right? Only that thing you have missed out. That you have to write. A is equals to 25. Yeah, top that is fine, but here you have to mention A is 25. So instead of map checking, okay, where you have written, what value you have assumed, instead of checking everything, it is which one is easier, Mariana? The one when you write next to the value or on top to identify. Left side value, yes. Make it simple. Even that is right. What you have done is correct. Yeah, if you make it simple, A is equals to 25. These are the calculations. This is how you do it. Okay, Tanishka, can you see the difference? Just because you took 15, you got all the big numbers here. So that's the only difference. You can take 5, 15, but you'll have big values. Which one takes time? Your calculation or Mariana's? Yes. So if you take 15 students, calculation will be like this. Look, you have to calculate 140. But good, it's you have taken 15 and right. All of you look at this calculation. Everything is right. Even the answer is correct. 27.25. But the only thing is, Tanishka has taken, she's assumed the mean value to be 15. A is 15. If you take 15, look at the numbers. The numbers are big. Minus 30, 140, 180, 120, 80, then you get 490. So 15 plus 490 divided by 15 plus 490 divided by 40. Can you tell me the value, Tanishka? What's the value you got there? 15 plus? One minute. After writing the formula, what's the value you got? 15 plus 490 divided by 40. If you take LCM again, calculation becomes tough, right? You have to multiply by 40 and 40. So keep 15 as it is plus 40, 490 and 0. This is a separate question. Assume this is two separate questions. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 18, 2.75. So 15 plus 12 is 27.25. So look at the different students. If you take middle term 25, 35, values will be small like this. You'll get minus 60, minus 50, you can reduce them. Even this is right, but it would take 1 or 2 minutes extra to calculate. Assume A. Mariana, can you see the difference the way you have written and Tanisha has done? Which one looks neat, Mariana? Hmm. So I'll point out both. Your calculation is good. It is easy, but handwriting is like this. Everything is fine except this calculation part. Even this is good. For homework, this is fine. Okay, whatever you're doing is fine. But for test, try to write it like this. Do it like this. Step by step and all this things. All of you all understood the difference. Shall we try the next question? Lemula, Mariam, Naomi, Joanna. Is Joanna online? Okay. Joanna, Ivania. See, even other solution students, don't ignore just because others have done it. You'll get an idea. What if you take the mid value? What if you take the first? You can even take 55. You can take even 55. The values will change. Okay. Look at this 27.5. This 27.5 will always lie between the middle value 25 35. 25 35. Fine. Try the 19th one. All of you will try the 19th one. Naomi, tell me the 19th one, marks and class marks. How do you calculate? Ah, 240 and 300. What do you get? Calculate. All of you calculate. Tell me the middle value. 340 plus 300 plus 240. Yes, what's the answer, students? 300 plus 240 divided by 2. See, even in this, shall I teach you what easy way to do? Can I split this to two like this, two parts? Isn't it the same? Are they same? How many times it goes? 150. How many times it goes? What is 150 plus 120? 270. Simple. See, use all the logics, whatever you have studied. The only thing is you're not using your brain. You have to use all the concepts. You can even add 540 divided by 2, you'll get the same answer, 270. Okay. Tell me, Naomi, what's the value? 270? Okay. For other values, other things, what do you get? See, you don't have to calculate separately. I'll tell you. Can you find a logic? 270. You can tell me the next one. 300 and 330. 360. Hmm? If you give random numbers like this, yeah, what comes in between 300 and 360? See, what was the extra marks here, students? 270. What is the extra marks from 230 to 270? What's the difference? all of you listen here. What's the difference from 240? How much is increased? From 240 to 270, 30 is increased. Who had joined? 30 is increased. The same 30 you add with 300. What do you get? 300 plus 30? 330. Then 360 plus 30? 390. 420 plus 30? 450. Right? 480 plus 30? How much is 480 plus 30? 510 or 520? 510. Naomi, did you understand? Yeah. Only the extra number students. I don't know why you answered 310. Okay. If not, do it like this: 360 plus 300 divided by 2. 360 plus 300 divided by 2, you'll get 660 divided by 2, that is 330. Right? Look here, once again I'll explain. Joanna, Lemuel, you'll understand this concept. See, all these are, it will save your time, students. In exam, you don't have to calculate. Each some maximum 3 minutes, that's it. You keep doing values, each and every value keep solving, it will take more than 5 minutes. So what you do is just calculate the first one: 300 plus 240 divided by 2. What's the value we get? What's the answer? 270? Yes, 270. That is one way, 270. Then if you compare 270 and 240, 30 is increased. See, don't write. First listen here. Listen. That is one way. The other way is, I'll erase all this. Okay, I'll erase all this. The concept here is you have to find the middle term. That's it. Next one. Find the difference, students. What's the difference? 300 minus 240 divide by 2. Tell me the value. I'll teach you all both the ways. You can do it in any one. How much is this? 300 minus 240 divide by 2. What's the answer? Mariam, Joanna? 60 divided by 2. Value is 30. Do one thing. Add this 30 with all the first value. You can even do it like this. Which one? This one seems to be easier, right? Yeah. So I've taught you both. I've taught you three methods: add and divide by 2, subtract and divide by 2, like this. So 30 is the difference. The difference will be same for all the questions. It will not change. So the difference is 30. Remember, 300 minus 240. If you do 300 minus 240 is 60. Don't add 60 and 240. That is wrong. You have to divide. The formula is b plus a divided by 2. You can use this formula or b minus a divided by 2. Second one minus first one divided by 2, you will get 30. So 30 is the difference between 240 and 300. If you find the difference for one value, that is enough, 30. Add with this 240 plus 30, 270. How much is plus 30? 330. Okay, I've taught you the method. You all try the question now. Be quick. Other things are same. Assume the mean value and do it. 330, 390, 450, 510. Okay, Tanishka, which value will you assume, sir? Which value? This is xi. We'll write fi. Which one you have to assume, students? Which is in between 390. So there you can just write 390. Usually what I do is, if it seems to be clumsy, write A is equals to 390, drop box. Indicate A is the assumed value. Fine. I'll give you all 5 minutes, complete this question. When I'm teaching, don't write, students, concentrate so that it becomes very easy to solve. Complete this question, all of you. Okay. In assume in method, you need another table, student. That is di. Di is xi minus a. Then fi di. Lemula, can you tell me the values? What you got for di first one? 270 minus 350. Plus or minus? Why are you not concentrating 270 minus 390, right? Minus 120. If not, your answer will go wrong. Concentrate. Next. Which two you have to subtract? Tell me the next one. Wrong. It's not 390. What's the formula here? 330 minus 390. What's the value? Minus what? You still didn't do it? You're waiting for this? Then? You don't know what is 390 minus 330? How much lambda? Minus? Minus 60. Next, 390 minus 390 is 0. Right? Okay. 450 minus 350. See, I gave you 5 minutes and still you haven't done it. Talk a bit loud, Lemula. 450 minus 390 is 60. 510 minus 390. All of you got these values? Can you check your answer and tell me? Mariam, Anna, Mariana, Ivania, Tanishka, Naomi. Okay, and look here, students. Look here, all of you look at the screen. Whatever value we have assumed, this is very important. Whatever value you assume, there it will be 0. Above that, do we get positive or negative numbers? Above that value. Negative, remember that. Lemula, you should get negative. The value should be negative. And below that, what do you get? Below that, we get positive numbers. Positive. So you can calculate, look here, 270 and 390. You can write 390 minus 270, you get 120, but make sure you write negative value. Whatever value you assume, above that everything will be negative. Below that it will be positive. Okay, Joanna, tell me the value. What is FIDI? Okay, 2400 next. 10,800. All of you got these values? Mariam, Vanya, Mariana. Okay, somebody left. Okay. Lemula, is it clear? Did you understand? See, you're doing it, Lemula, but there are few mistakes. Silly mistakes. Because of that, you lose marks. Fine. Now, what are the two summations you have to find, students? Summation of which two values? Summation of Fi and summation of Fidi. How do you calculate summation of Fidi? These two value will get cancelled. Minus 2400. Very good. 2400. So look, calculation become easy. It becomes easier. So take 10,800 minus 1,800. What do you get? 9,000. You can quickly do the calculations like this. 9,000. Find the Fi. Calculate the final answer. 200. Okay. In Fi, Joanna 20 and 20 is given. Shall I cancel it? Is it possible? No, right? So remember that, students. So don't use the same logic. Only positive and negative numbers. So here everything is positive. Add them. 50, 60, 70, 70 plus 90, 160, 200. Now use the formula. Mean is equals to summation A plus Fi di divided by summation of Fi. That is equals to 390 plus 9,000 divided by 200. So for positive and negative number, you can reduce it. Values will get 0. Value becomes 0. Two zeros gets cancelled. 390 plus, how much is 90? 90 divided by 2? 45. 390 plus 45? 435. So the middle value is 390 and the value lies between 390 and 4. Can you check the answer? Is this the answer in textbook? Mean is equals to 435. FIDI. Okay. You might get this question for exam. If you compare other questions, this values are greater. You might get this. If not, the 19th one. Not 19th, 20th question. In 20th question, A is missing. A is missing. You'll get that question. So you can ignore all the questions, students. You can just revise 19 and 20. Mark 19 and 20 as important. Other questions, you can just skip those. Okay. So when it comes to assumed mean method, 19 and 20. Remember 19 and 20 question, practice those. All of you are done? Okay. Yes. Take break. Take 10 minutes break. We'll continue at 1:30. Okay, students, shall we start? All of you are online? Next, this question. 20th question. Look at the 20th question. How do you calculate xi? First, what do you do? 0 and 10. What's the difference between 0 and 10? 10 divided by 2 is 5. So, what will you do with this 5 students? What are you supposed to do? What's the next step? Naomi, Mariana, yes, Lemula. What do you do with 5? You have to add with all the first value. So, what's the value again? 5. 5 plus 10, 15, 45. Now, what value will you assume? 15, 25, 35, or 45? Which is the middle value? A is equals to 25. Right. DI. See, in exam, don't get confused. Don't multiply 5 sevens are 35. Remember, DI should be calculated. All of you will calculate DI. And we have an unknown value A. Okay, we have unknown value here. Yes, Mariam, can you tell me DI value? What are the DI value you got? Mariam, is Mariam online? Can you unmute the call? Yes, Naomi, what's the value you got? DI. Yeah, Naomi, it's been more than a minute. What's the value? Hmm. All of you got these values? 10, 20. DIFI? Yes, tell me for DIFI, Naomi. Minus 100. Sorry, not 100. Not 100. What's the value for DIFI? Minus 140. Next. Unmute, unmute. You're on mute. This is not 9, Naomi. What's the question given? A, right? A is given, yes. Have it to open a textbook, check the question, minus A next. Hmm. Next. 100 and 100. Okay, can I cancel this 100 and 100? No, both are positive. Both are positive. Don't cancel it. Anything else can be cancelled for same numbers, right? No same numbers. Okay, so keep minus 10 as it is, students. Calculate 100 plus 100 is 200. 200 minus 140 is. What is Mariam doing? Is Mariam online? Yes, Mariam. Why in between you left? You have completed all. Okay, tell me the values. What did you get? 200 minus 140. What did you get? 60? Yeah. Find the summation of Fi and summation of DIFI. What's the value for DIFI students? What did you all get? 60 minus 60 minus 10A. Okay. Look, 10A is given. Don't write it as minus 10A plus 60. Write it like this: 60 minus 10A. Next. What's the summation of Fi? Calculate for Fi. 30 plus A, right? Yeah. And look at the questions carefully. It is A, not number. There's some alphabet given. So 7 plus 8, 15, 20, 30 plus 8. Yeah. Now tell me mean value. Mean formula, students. Mean is equals to, what is the assumed value? 25 plus 60 minus 10A divided by 30 plus A. If A is missing here, which value is given? All of you will answer this. If A is missing, mean value. Yes. Check the question. What is the mean value given? 24. See, 24. Don't take LCM. After this, I will tell you all the calculation. There's only one question given, so concentrate here. 24 is given. 24 is equals to 25 plus 60 minus 10A divided by 30. Okay. Can you tell me the next part? How will you all calculate this, students? How will you all calculate? What will you do with 25? 25. Can I shift it? So what do you get? 24 minus 25 is minus 1 or plus 1? Minus 1. Minus 1 is equal to 60 minus 10 divided by 30. Now, what's the next step? Simple linear equation. You forgot the method. Minus 1, cross multiply this. When you open the bracket, what do you get? When you open the bracket, minus 30 minus A is equal to 60 minus 10A. Complete this, find the value of it. Mariana, did you complete till here? Okay, and your sister got graduated? Degree? How many marks, Mariana? How much percentage did she get? Don't remember? 79? How much will you score in 10? Above 79? Complete this, find the value of A, 79. Tanishka, what's the answer? Did you solve it? Is Tanishka online? Yes. Tanishka, I didn't hear you answer. Voice is not audible. Rejoin Tanishka. Rejoin, your voice is not audible. Okay, Joanna, can you explain this calculation? How we calculate this? Minus 30 minus 60 and minus what? Okay. Minus 30 plus 6 minus 60. See, instead of that, keep just minus 30. Keep the number, keep alphabet as it is. Shall I write minus a plus 10a? 60 minus 30 goes that side becomes plus. Very good. Next, how much is a is equals to? Very good. A is equals to 10. That's it. So maximum you all can expect this. So this is the toughest question in assume mean method. Okay, tough in the sense it's totally different. You have to find the value of a, mean will be given. Last year you didn't have this. This year they have given. Yes, Tanishka, what's the answer you got? 10. Okay. A is equals to 10. Fine. So everything is done. See, this part, you'll keep it as pending students. I didn't solve this part, right? 17th means second one. Yesterday I kept it as pending. Okay, keep it as pending because even if I teach, forget this. Remind me in the last before test, 1 or 2 days before test, I teach only this part. All of you will keep this as pending. 17th means second one. I think I've completed all the other questions. And this question. Eighth question. Eighth question pending. Other things I've done. From 1 to 20 we have completed. 1 to 20 everything is done. Step deviation method. Okay. Tomorrow we'll start step deviation. All of you have done this? Ivania, Naomi, Maria, Mariana, all of you all completed? Okay. Good. A is 10. Well, let me see. 21st, 22nd, 23rd. When does your school reopen, student? Did you all get any message? Is it on 26th or next month? 26th. Okay, I'll do one thing. If it's from 26th, because from Monday it will be evening, right? Where the school starts. Class will be in the evening. Mm, see, today Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days. Okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. For the next 3 days, we'll, I'll make you revise all the chapters, whatever we did. That is banking, history. Banking, we don't need, you'll need revision for banking. The quadratic equation question, don't need, right? You'll remember all those quadratic to find number of years, principal. Okay, just go through the formula, students. In banking, there are two formulas. See, we are done. Another 10 minutes, I'll tell you all what to do for the next 3 days and next week. In banking, can you tell me the two formulas? What are the two formulas we have studied? Yes, interest. Interest and is it interest or yeah, interest? What is interest formula? P into divide by 2 into 12, right? Into R by 100. Then maturity value is equal to P plus I. Maturity value is nothing but amount. In some textbook, they give it as amount. Both are same. Maturity value or amount, both are same. P plus I. This. In this, you'll have to find principal question, rate question, time question. Principal, rate, and time. Maturity value. Okay. So principal, rate, maturity value, interest is easy to find. If you want to find time, students, time period, number of months, which concept do we use? We use quadratic equation, right? We use quadratic equation concept. So this I don't think you'll need revision. Only if we'll solve previous year's question, that is enough. Next, what about probability? Do you need revision for probability or you'll remember the topic? Remember all the concept? Only previous year is enough, right? Joanna, do you remember probability? Naomi? So before your school starts, I'll make you advice so that whatever ma'am does, it will take revision. You can start solving those questions. Linear inequation. Are you all thorough with linear inequation? Split into two equations and solve it. Linear inequation. You have to split into two equations and solve. In this, there are number line. For real numbers, what do you draw, students? Do you keep dot or a straight line for real numbers? Straight line. And one more thing, last time I told Tanishka and Yusra not to write negative numbers, right? For whole numbers. Tanishka and Yusra I had told. I told everyone. Yeah, you can write, students. Actually, whole numbers for Tanishka's and Yusra's answer, right? I forgot to address this. So you can write -1 even for whole number because we are plotting on a number line. For number line, for reference, you have to show -1, -2, but your answer will start from 0. Whole number will start from 0. 1, 2. You can keep dots like this. And for real number, remember, we draw a line, and in line there are two types. One is hollow circle and one is dark circle. When do you draw hollow circle? When do we draw hollow circle? When it is not equal to, right? For example, x is less than 3. If it is less than 3, we draw a hollow circle. If it is less than equal to, what do we do? Yes, dark circle. Only this concept I'll explain about these lines. And whole number, integer, natural numbers. For that, you keep a darkened circle. Solving inequation is easy, but plotting it on number line, it is bit tricky. Fine. Probability inequation. Can you tell me the other chapter? GST? Yeah, definitely I'll make you revise GST. What are the other things we did? GST. Oh, angle and cyclic quadrilateral. Even that will revise. Angle and cyclic quadrilateral. Tomorrow, GST, angle, cyclic. 3, 4, 5 chapters. Next is this chapter, mean. Okay. So mean up to 1 to 20 we have done. Do you have any doubts in 1 to 20? Do you need revision? 1 to 20? No? Okay. Mean, equation, probability, banking. What about Mariana? Mariana, Naomi, thorough with all this concept? So only GST student. GST from the beginning, I'll teach. Few sums will solve. GST, I'll explain. Angle and cyclic. Fine. Okay. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll try to complete these. See, if you're absent, I won't make you revise again, students. You have to go through the recording for the next 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you all are absent, see, by Thursday and Friday, if you finish by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll give holiday. If not, I'll keep class. Fine. That's it for today. You all can leave. Log in at 12:30 tomorrow.